It's been said in the press again that if Nehru or Gandhi were alive now, that they would be your opponents, that they would be in jail because of the extreme measures you're taking.
Now, I doubt whether there's, for the West to try and teach me what Mr. Gandhi thought or my father thought. Isn't that very, very odd? I have not taken any powers whatsoever. We are functioning absolutely within the Constitution. All we have done is to detain a number of people and to ban two main groups, who were non-political groups, who believed in anarchy and violence.
But surely the cornerstone of democracy is that there can be legitimate opposition. You do not have an effective opposition. You do not have criticism within the press because of press censorship. And perhaps most disturbing to people I've talked to is that somebody can be put in jail and cannot get back to the courts as an age-old right of appeal. Now, certainly that is extra power.
Well, it is a little bit of extra power, but I already said in the beginning what situation was created here. Because the question is that whether it's a democracy or any other type of government, the first duty of any government is to preserve the country's unity and its integrity. And I think that that was being threatened.
Let's go back then to the question of the change in Constitution. For a moment, we'll assume your own morality is of the highest. If you're followed by somebody who's a real tyrant, does that not open the way to easily becoming a dictator?
So far as the president is concerned, he always has had this immunity. It's only been now extended to the vice president and the prime minister. And the intention was not at all to protect anybody who is guilty, but merely to safeguard them from harassment and the use of litigation for political ends or something like that. So far as being a dictator's misuse of the position would be, that if there was a real dictator, surely he would do away with Parliament and everything anyway.
But if people are arrested and they don't have any right of habeas corpus, I mean, it's almost the same in effect.
Do you know what Lincoln said? He said, "Do you want the Union or habeas corpus?" at one point in American history. And there was a point, do you want India to continue as a united entity, or do you want anarchy? And if you had had the sort of anarchy which we thought would come about, there would be no question of democracy anyway. It certainly wasn't democracy when members of the legislatures were intimidated and forced to resign. That's no description of democracy. And this was the planned program of some of these opposition parties. They were going to do the same with Parliament.